Should play like the
All right. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Eric Cooley. Welcome again to another season of Capping at the Bay. I am, of course, here with some Kansas City Chiefs, unfortunately, fans. But hey, we gotta make an episode. Ryan Flynn and Patrick Grigsby. Boys, doesn't it feel good to be talking about football once again? I mean, I'm tired of looking at baseball, tired of listening to basketball news. It's down to football and football only.
yeah, I can actually watch ESPN again.
I
Yeah,
don't have to
it,
guess on my bets for baseball.
Yeah, right.
yes, but I want to let's just go ahead and get down to it. The biggest news probably since Tom Brady really is Aaron Rodgers signing with the New York Jets. Does this make the New York Jets the top contenders in the AFC?
No,
Yeah, go ahead.
no, definitely not. I mean, I don't know if you guys remember when Brett Favre tried to do the same thing to the same team, but
From the
it
same team.
yeah, exactly. From Packers to Jets, and it did not work. And everybody thought that it was going to change that Jets team around. It didn't. I mean, he still doesn't have that. He's got Garrett Wilson. The other guys are kind of all like, yeah, they have good days sometimes, but it's really nothing impressive after Garrett Wilson. So no, he's not going to change that franchise. Brees Hall's going to get hurt again, and the defense will be good, and they'll get a 9-8 record.
Yeah,
That'll be
that's
it.
I think the ceiling for them, I don't think they're gonna win the division.
No,
I'm not gonna bet on injuries. I think Tua, hopefully will stay healthy. If Tua stays healthy and like the Bills are like if Josh Allen at least partially minimizes the turnovers from last year, there's no way they're winning the division, right? Like we saw how he because everybody's like, yeah, he's got all these weapons. Like, I mean, this is kind of similar to like when Russell Wilson came in last year to the Broncos. It's like, man, they have such great talent everywhere. It's like really, it was a lot of unproven talent. It's similar to the Jets, right? And now I think it's similar. Actually, the defense is solid. Even Russell Wilson was coming off semi down years last year in Seattle. He had like the hit thumb injury or whatever. But same with Aaron Rodgers. It's actually a thumb injury. So it's actually scary how similar that is to that. So I just don't see a 40-year-old quarterback having a bounce back season. I'm glad he's on board and took the pay cut and all that, but I think their ceiling is like wild card with the first round bounce. Maybe they make it to the divisional, but I think that's about as far as I go.
So I'm glad that Ryan, I think it was Ryan that mentioned Russell Wilson. Like I don't remember the record before Russell Wilson showed up, but New York Jets was 8-9 with a below average quarterback last season. 8-9, like if they beat the Dolphins, they probably would have had another scenario like some other team had to beat another team and they could possibly make the playoffs. Because they beat the Steelers and they were 9-8. So I mean, they were that close to showing up at least in the playoffs, but they had Mike White, Zach Wilson, Joe Flacco at one point. I mean, now you have a former NFL MVP in Aaron Rodgers, who's, I mean, if you guys saw Hard Knocks last night, he has that kind of chemistry with his wide receivers. They're young, stout. Garrett Wilson.
Garrett Wilson's a dog.
Yeah,
Garrett
Garrett
Wilson's a
Wilson is a
dog.
dog.
Yeah, Garrett Wilson's a dog for sure. I'll give him that. But like, it's not as deep as everybody's saying, right? Like their number two is Alan Lazard. Like, and he's like, oh, like, and that's what this has been the whole storyline the whole time, right? It's like you don't have any receiver help. They never draft wide receivers. Well, he's like, now they're like, you guys are deep receiving core. And his number two was his number one receiver from last year, and his third one's McCole Hardman. Which I mean, don't get me wrong, he's a champ, and I got a lot of respect for him for the Jet himself, but he ain't Tyreek Hill. He's twitchy. He makes some good plays, but he's not like I don't think. Has he ever had more than? I don't think he's ever had more than like 700 yards in a season.
no.
So like, I mean that's like just it's underwhelming. There's a lot of hype around it. He's in the New York market, so they're going to be covering it a lot, but just don't see it. Not a Super Bowl.
All right. I mean,
Not
right
in the
now
NFC.
I have
Maybe he's
him.
in the NFC. Maybe.
Right now I have him representing at least the AFC East. I'm going back and forth on them making it to the conference, but like I said, just 8-9 with Zach Wilson being the quarterback. I mean, just imagine Aaron Rodgers. I could see a few more wins and then represent the AFC East. But I don't know. I'm actually looking forward to seeing him play now. Yeah, especially with him and Garrett Wilson's handshake now. Like, dude, that's kind of awesome. I don't know if you guys saw you guys got to check out.
That was with Sauce.
Yeah,
wasn't it with Sauce?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, he's got a better relationship with his cornerbacks. They've been picking him off lately.
Hey, Sauce be catching them balls too.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, let's get down to the next topic, which is actually going in my favor. Joe Burrow suffered a calf strain during training camp.
Whoa. That goes way more in our favor than it does yours.
That no. This is the debate show. I would love to.
The actual competition is between our teams, not those teams.
No.
Hey, look, Steelers have a very small chance to maybe lose in the wild card round.
Yeah,
I know
they're in the same boat as the Jets. I would put Steelers and the Jets in the same tier. Maybe Steelers right below.
To the New Year's Eve game, I understand, but hey, it comes down to who's going to win the AFC North this year. All right, I'm not saying Steelers are going to win it, but watch out.
I don't think
Ravens
the Bengals are going to
win it. Ravens are definitely not going to win it, and the Browns are the Browns.
So, hey, Watson's on a comeback, or it's a Watson revenge season is what it is.
I don't care, but that's not the topic. I want to get down to this injury, calf strain injury, and Jalen Ramsey, who has to undergo knee surgery.
Yeah.
My question for you guys is, which injury affects their side the most? Burrow's injury in his offense or Ramsey's injury in his defense?
I mean, clearly it's Burrow, right? Like it's not even remotely close. Like I think Ramsey's a little overrated. I think he's still one of the best quarterbacks in football, but I don't think he's as good as he's hyped up to be. Like I mean, I'd say like he's still like top 10. You know, like last year some of his numbers were down. Burrow's makes that whole thing go. They were one of the worst franchises in football for the past like 5 years before he got there, or 3-4 years before he got there. So he completely changed the culture and turned it around. Him and Jamar Chase. But he's only, and I think like because they said he'll only be out for a couple weeks or whatever, or several weeks, and Ramsey's out 6 to 8.
6 to 8.
I would be surprised if it'd be long.
But again, like I said, the Miami Dolphins are going to be an excellent team regardless of if Jalen Ramsey's playing or not. Like
this draft is about to start.
Oh, yep. Yeah. For all our listeners out there, we are doing a fantasy mock draft that we're going to get into.
Yep. So this is it right here. You guys are able to see my screen, right?
Yeah.
Scroll down a little. Yeah, there we go. Enter the draft.
Had to fix you guys up a little bit, but all right.
Ryan's got the 1-1.
Yep. So we all
take a guess who I'm picking.
We found a way to get.
Hey, bro, you better leave me Cooper Kupp
in this draft.
I'm taking Patrick Mahomes first.
I mean, that's I can't hate on that, you know.
So Ryan
back MVP season,
and I believe Grigsby has number 5.
You got to reconnect there, bro.
I got it. Yeah, it's
all right. What are you doing over there?
And what's the dilemma?
I was on it on my phone.
A good thing. Oh yeah, get off. Yeah.
We're good now. All right. So yeah, Ryan Flynn has number 1, Grigsby has number 5, and I got number 10. Ryan Flynn, oh my gosh, I am ready for that sound. And,
yeah.
And
who took Eckler too? Oh my gosh.
Was that an autograph for number 2?
I don't know. It was fast.
That was quick.
Patrick, you're up next. Chase is still out there. Or CMC.
I think Chase is about to go.
Grigsby's going to pick up Travis Kelce. He always does.
Yeah, I really want to.
Unless he gets picked up before you, Jamar Chase. All right. What?
Whoa.
B. John Robinson.
Jeez.
All right. Now, just to let the people watching know that we're in the league together, so I don't know if this is just him trying to fake us out. Like, hey, he is going to
Maybe.
Either way.
Maybe.
No, that's scary though. I don't know.
That was a bold pick for a mock draft. The people that you're in a league with.
All right.
Bold pick. Should have gone with safe, bro.
Huh?
So I'm not
I
going.
don't feel that safe about the other one though. Actually,
I'm
no.
not going
I'm
with
trying
any
to.
wide
I'm
receiver.
like
nothing
trying to
like
just go off
that.
the hip here. So like,
Derrick
I don't
Henry.
want to give you like too much of a read of what I'm really going for here.
All right, so I'm not going with wide receiver first round.
Jonathan Taylor.
No matter where I'm at, I'm not going to pick a wide receiver. So I had to go with Derrick Henry. Now this will be a good time for a wide receiver, and I'm going with Garrett Wilson.
Whoa.
I'm believing in Aaron Rodgers.
Wilson over Devontae Adams.
I don't.
Yeah, I mean, I can see
335 points last season.
I ain't super mad at it.
Devontae Adams.
You're gonna get some slack from people. I'm not super mad at it.
Devontae Adams even said that he doesning believe in Jimmy G. He doesn't like him.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's not why he went to the Raiders.
He's downgrading from Derek.
I would be upset too.
Yeah, exactly. So that's my picks.
You give me a guy that throws no touchdowns and still has a winning record. What the heck is this?
Because you got to go with the people that have that kind of chemistry. Stephon Diggs is going back and forth with Josh Allen and Buffalo now. I don't trust Diggs.
Wow, this is me.
Uh-oh. Oh, Grigsby.
Jeez. Don't give me that.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, that hurts.
I mean, he's good.
And their backup quarterback or backup running back or
Bengal or Raven.
Their backup running back who's a pass catching back just got a hamstring injury, so feed him.
And Waddle goes. If I had another chance of picking somebody in the second round, it would have been Waddle.
I may actually go for Jonathan Taylor.
Yeah, I mean he's solid. Like, what are we into this? What is this?
He's not going to sit up
into the second. I mean, I don't think he would slide past the third for sure.
Yeah. St. Brown.
Oh, there he goes. Somebody took him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say that had to be coming soon.
Jacob scares me. Dude, Vegas is gonna.
I mean, so the problem is, it's not really a problem. Honestly, Jacobs should do almost as well as last year with Garoppolo. Like Garoppolo always operated in a high, running offense.
Took two running backs back to back. Josh Jacobs and Tony Pollard.
Oh, that's at the end. Oh my God! At the 2-3 turn. Damn.
Tony Pollard. I think Tony Pollard's gonna have a good season. Yeah, I mean he's not.
No, he's gonna be. It depends how much Deuce or is it what is that right? No, Tank.
Deuce Vaughn.
Tank Big. No, yeah. Is it Tank Big?
Yeah. No, it's Deuce.
Oh, Deuce Vaughn. You're right.
Yep. I do.
A little 5'5". He's quick though. I saw a video the other day of Dak trying to throw to him in double coverage. And these two other dudes who are 6'1" cornerbacks are just towering over him, picking the ball off. It's like, what were you thinking?
So I'm at this weird spot where there's not really any wide receivers left. Like not any bona fide dudes.
So you're taking Josh Allen
right there. You got DK and Devontae, who are stout wide receivers. Big freaking.
Oh, it's gonna maybe go quick, huh?
Yeah, might as well just pick. Oh.
Whoa.
I don't know if I like that. Ooh. He carried me to two. He carried me to 2 titles last year.
Okay, let's not talk about it.
Oh yeah, you were there.
Yeah. All right, I'm about to come up. The top 3 quarterbacks are already gone, so we're not going to see another quarterback get drafted here pretty soon. So,
Yeah, that should be the last one. Wait,
Oh.
is Fields still out there? Yeah, Fields and
Yeah,
Lamar
there's.
and Joe Burrow. I mean,
Yeah, I was
you
gonna
don't
say
really
there's
Alright,
plenty of
so-
quarterbacks out there.
Yeah.
So DK, absolute unit. I'm actually going for him. This is the one that gets me.
I mean,
Devontae.
Yeah, that's like Devontae's got a really high ceiling this year. I seen a lot of people
It's the
saying that
route running
he may overtake AJ as that number one target.
It's the
I
route running
figured you
for
were
me.
gonna go for your boy.
That's the reason why I pick him. Najee,
Yeah,
nope, nope. They're sharing
Nowhere, Najee.
Najee and Jalen. They're gonna share snaps, and that scares me to pick them up in fantasy this year.
I guess I got to get a wide
that's
receiver.
fair.
Yeah, so I'm stacked at wide receivers.
Oh yeah, there we go.
I already got a flex, which means I got to pick up a running back here pretty soon. And if I didn't pick up Derrick Henry, who had a bye week at week 7, I would have picked up Dameon Pierce.
See, I almost tripled up on running backs just to get my wide receiver one when somebody's running back goes down. Like, oh hey, here you go. That's how I got AJ Brown last year.
Oh, you got Calvin Ridley? You believe in that guy?
Bro, you see what Trevor Lawrence did with what's his name from Arizona?
Christian Kirk.
Thank you. Yeah, right. I didn't even know his name.
They got a lot of wide receivers, not gonna lie, who can actually do something this year.
Joe Burr.
Lamar, who's gonna pick him up?
Yeah,
Probably
I don't
Pat.
like that. Good thing you won't get him till week 6.
See, like the instinct is to go for Lamar on that one, but when you look at how they've just
Well,
performed,
but you
even
won't have him past week 8.
do what?
Either you get Joe Burrow at week 6 or you lose Lamar week 8.
I mean, yeah, I don't know that he'll go all the way to week 6. I mean, they're saying it's significant, but we don't know the timeline really on Joe Burrow yet, do we?
I don't like any of these picks.
They said several weeks.
Right.
Whenever
That's not really a timeline, is it?
it's not, but I mean, what's his name? The coach for them just keeps getting asked by reporters, when are we going to see him? And he said several weeks. When I said that the first time, I said several weeks. So he's sticking
Wait,
to that.
for who?
For Joe Burrow.
No, yeah, that's what they said. It's going to be several weeks.
Right.
Yeah.
So what does several weeks mean is what we're saying.
Well,
So
several's more than a
week
couple.
4, week 5.
Right, right. And 3 weeks is the end of preseason.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, several is like I would think like 5.
Week 5.
No,
can see it.
maybe week 5. I was thinking 5 weeks, which would be like week 3.
Yeah, it'd be like week 3, week 2.
I feel like several's a little too open ended,
Right. It's super open.
which makes it worse, right? Like,
You have no clue what you're getting.
right. Oh, let's just leave it vague and see what happens.
All right. So I'm up. I don't believe in Rashad White, but I need a running back. Oh my God.
I'm leaning heavy on the run game this year. Oh my God.
This is what I hate about computers is I can't scroll. I scroll ever so slightly and it makes me go all the way down. Okay.
I don't think I like this pick 5 position. It's like it's too much in the middle.
You guys are gonna be surprised with this.
I'm actually not that surprised. James Conner is underrated. He just performs well.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, he's a dog. He's just playing for the worst team in football.
It's never flashy, but it's like
No, right. Well, like honestly, usually the worst teams in football, you like out of the bottom 5, usually there's really 1 or 2 really good running backs out of those teams.
Dameon Pierce last season.
Yeah, right.
I'm actually liking this draft so far.
it's going pretty quick.
And we only have like 1 or maybe 2 people.
Oh no. Dang it.
I wanted Kamara, but
No.
that whole suspension thing and Jamal Williams, who They're probably
Round
going to start snapping.
6. Dang.
DJ Moore.
Fell to round
You
6.
think Fields is going to pass?
I think DJ Moore is an
Little bit.
excellent value
I
in the
don't think he's
6th
going to
round.
pass at all. He's going to look to break Michael Vick's little record. Or was that Lamar who has the?
I think it's Lamar's now.
It's Lamar's now.
Yeah, I think
didn't
so.
know it
I
was
think
like a-
Fields almost broke it last year.
Okay, yeah. Yep, you're right. I don't know because of all these injuries Lamar gets. I'm surprised he has the record.
Oh.
Dang it! I wanted him.
He's
Oh, that
so-
was Brian.
so
Brian.
good.
You. Oh. I mean, I don't know about Hopkins, but Fryermuth I definitely wanted.
Hopkins, I didn't really know who to pick on that first one. I knew I needed a wide receiver, and that just
Yeah.
sounded like a fun pick. Because what is Hopkins going to do in Tennessee? Is he actually going to be a solid wide receiver 1 for Tannehill, which he hasn't had since AJ Brown,
Yeah.
or is he just going to be another old man on the field? I don't know, but it was a fun pick for a mock draft at least.
It's a good thing this means nothing.
Right, right. It's a fun pick for a mock draft. You get to kind of play with it, and I saw who was around, but Hopkins is a fun pick. It could turn out. There's a chance that it would be awesome. Like he may have a great season. He
I might
also
just take my team and put this as my roster.
I was about to say you better not be hoping for a lot from Kyle Pitts.
I'm hoping he should actually be doing a lot more this year than he has in the past.
that's what they said the past
Desmond
2
Ridder?
years.
No, this only is
Every
third. This
year
is year
it's like,
3.
oh,
This
he's
is
gonna
year
have-
3, right?
Yeah, and what's happened the first 2? He's gotten hurt for half the season.
Yeah, but now he has
He's not going to get hurt.
now he has a Derrick Henry though.
Gosh dang it.
That's debatable.
Yeah, right. That's a solid point.
I wanted
And they had a
Fields.
great running game last year.
Wait, McLaurin is still available?
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
Damn. What is
Man,
we
guess what? He's
round
gonna stay
7?
there.
The last pick of 7?
He's gonna stay there because I'm going with Pacheco.
Bro, you know the Chiefs only run the ball like 6 times a game.
That's cool. He's also a good.
I mean, he's
receiver.
efficient, bro. He's an elite running back, but oh yeah, there you go. That's a good one.
Yeah, you saw my second one. That dude's gonna be wide receiver 1 towards the end of the season.
Easily.
Yeah, Pickens is a dog, dude. I like Pickens.
Pick it to Pickens.
I mean, he's not good at making lists, but he's a good wide receiver.
Right.
All right. So not this round that we're at right now, but next round will be the end of it. This is we're coming.
It's only 10 rounds or 9 rounds.
No, like cutting off for the episode. Like there's still more.
How many rounds are there?
1, 2,
They go all the way through 16.
1, 2,
Oh.
3, 4.
Let's do
5,
let's
6,
do
7,
like
8.
10 or
Well,
11.
we still got 8 more rounds.
Yeah. Let's do like
Yeah.
10 or 11.
Okay.
Oh, it is my pick. Ooh.
Now you're getting some interesting choices. This is where you start getting steals.
You're right.
Like I could go for Dalvin Cook.
You also could go for a James Cook.
Not if he goes to the Jets.
Oh man, I gotta pick somebody.
Yeah, I don't give you much time.
There you go. I actually have.
I made the smart call.
What'd you get? James Cook? Ooh.
Yeah, I think he'll go off.
He hasn't been hardly getting any reps at training camp, dude. It's been
we had this debate though, Grigsby, a while back about it, and dude,
he needs to write a thank you letter to Sea-Doo.
Naeem Hines was injured though, out for the season.
That's what that's what I just said. That's what I just said. He needs to write a thank you letter to Sea-Doo.
Yeah. So let him cook.
Yeah, I think James is gonna be a solid running back 1 this year. I really do. for the Bills, not for my team, but for the Bills.
Who? Cook?
Yeah, James Cook.
Yeah, I think he'll be good. Oh, dang. Yeah, they don't give you no time at all.
These are the scrubs.
Yeah, what do y'all think about JSN? You think he's going to do anything this season?
That's how I was this close to go with JSN, bro.
Dude, I just don't know.
It's not so much that I don't have faith in JSN, it's that I don't really have faith in Gino to repeat what he did.
I
think
truly
Gino
just don't have faith
Well,
in.
do the Seahawks make the playoffs? And if they do they win a game?
No.
So no, they don't make playoffs.
Well, I guess maybe not repeat, but I think he'll still do really well. I think Gino will do really well, but he's got two
You
other.
think he'll be a top 10 quarterback again? Because that's what he was last year.
You guys
Maybe.
really gonna make me do it?
Do it. Treylon Burks. Oh, missed an opportunity for a wide receiver one.
But Tannehill, yeah, okay. I'm pretty stacked
Todd
on
Dodson's still out there?
though.
Did he get hurt last year?
Who did?
Not really.
Ron
He just
Johnson.
didn't do much.
Did he just not do much?
No.
Dang.
Oh, he did get hurt. It looks like he
Yeah, I
got
was
hurt.
saying, I thought he got hurt
But he
last
still
year.
didn't do much when he was in. He
That's
had
what happens when you go to Penn State.
yeah, he was getting like 2 receptions a game, except for 3 games at the end, basically.
Oh, Tua steal. He does have like some of the nastiest
Rodgers?
wide receiver core, though.
Not my Aaron Rodgers pick was a steal.
You got the 40-year-old Aaron Rodgers, not the 37-year-old Aaron Rodgers, bro. Ooh, it's getting tough.
Yeah, Juju, right?
Ooh,
Juju.
dang.
This is pitiful.
This is awful now.
Sorry, I got somebody in mind.
I need to look at. I can't. Oh wait, your picks. Okay, there we go.
Dude, I still need a
That's
tight end.
crazy for my next
What am I-
pick.
Okay, all right, got somebody.
Anyway, we looking pretty solid over here.
I mean, I'm good. Just need a tight end.
Jerick McKinnon.
Dude, hey, he had more touchdowns than like 5 of the top 10 receivers last year.
Right. He had so
Dog.
many touchdowns.
Dog.
Might as well take him. If he can get me 8 points from one 2-yard catch, I will take it.
Oh shit.
Hey, language. This is a family show.
Hey, we ain't monetized yet.
Nah, it's for all ages. That's what I have to say on YouTube. My goodness, is not my pick yet? You guys take too damn long.
It's Patrick, not me.
Oh,
I
it's
took
you
my
that's
pick.
a tight end.
Yeah, don't screw me over. I need a tight end.
Yeah, go ahead and take either Schultz or Dolchik. Who'd you take?
Who? Oh, Dolce.
Daniel, a kicker.
The
Ball
most
itch.
accurate kicker.
This
Second.
early?
You took
Oh,
a kicker and pick
Oh, it's
11.
round 11. What are we talking about? I got backups at 3 positions already.
Bro.
Okay. Do you have a defense? I pick a defense before a kicker.
Yeah, I'm on a limited time, bro. I had to make a decision.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know I'm gonna beat you in one league. If you're too
I don't
worried
know,
about
bro. I got some dogs. I'm like fairly impressed with how this is going.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
get Cole Kmet. Cole Kmet. Ooh.
CJ Stroud's gonna go off. All right, know it. And then I'll pick Komet for my backup.
Oh, that was a terrible pick.
Bro, what you mean?
Where'd Ryan go?
What happened to Flynn? He can get on.
At least he can still pick.
Yeah, he can still pick. Oh, his laptop died. Oh man. You don't have that thing on a charger? Ah, well. Oh well. All right, well, after his pick, we'll end it. We're at round 12. We gotta call it quits.
Yeah, we do some. I mean, it's only been what time does draft start?
Start at 9.
Yeah, we're only 20 minutes in. We're okay.
Oh my god.
No, I'm saying is we cover the other topics.
Oh, okay. All right, yeah, because
Team Homeyer. What a last name. So we ended it like in the middle of your picks.
Yeah, I do not know how to. Okay, stop.
Hold on. Oh, you're not even gonna let him show my pick.
No, we ain't showing the dang picks. All right. So,
Boo.
but we mentioned it earlier with the whole running back situation. So, I mean, Kareem Hunt, Ezekiel Elliott. We even got this guy right here in Dalvin Cook. I mean,
Oh yeah, hold on. Time out. We are gonna post our rosters in the comments. Let us know who won this draft.
okay, yeah. Let us know. I mean, I already know I won that, but I'm gonna actually get out of this so that way I don't hear my thing anymore. So yeah.
Take a screenshot of your lineup.
So should fantasy football owners be concerned with the whole latest news with the running back market?
Yeah, for sure. Like I said, this is, and we were talking about this before we started recording stuff. Um, Running backs is just, and like I'll be honest with you, I'm on their side. I think they should get paid. I think they're honestly, it's like one of the most dangerous positions to play too, right? Like as far as like the workload that you have to do, you're just getting smashed every play. Wide receivers up there too, but like wide receivers are like they're running 5 to 10 to 20 yards before they get the ball, right? So like it's seen as a more valuable position because you're getting more bang for your buck on every play, unless you're just that guy, which is like seems to be less and less now. Um, I think like the way to solve it is to make like rookie contracts for running backs earlier. I don't know if you're really talking how fair that really is. It is kind of like a natural selection thing that we're seeing happen right now, where like you don't like the lifespan of running backs, short of like these generational players that come around, once every 10 to 12 years. Short of them, short of those bell cow dudes, like the NFL is just changing, so it's hard to. I mean, it's hard to argue. I mean, like if I was an NFL GM, I don't think I would pay running backs. I think I would, that 3 to 4 years, it's time to pay him. Like, cool, we're gonna draft a new one. Um, it's just an unfortunate circumstance, but it is reflective of fantasy too, because now you have all the holdouts too, right? Saquon, finally took his money, and I think he's gonna ball out. I think he's a 1 year deal that he signed for 11 million, right? Like 10 million with some incentives. So like, I hope he balls out. I hope he goes and earns a bigger contract. But like, you also had dudes like Todd Gurley and Zeke and everybody else, Le'Veon Bell, and all these other dudes that have really like kind of set this up to be the way it is now too, where they took the money and then they didn't perform, and now you're paying this guy that's not doing much. But I think what the Colts are paying Pat Ryan $20 million to be at the Falcons training camp. So, like, I mean, it is what it is. But for some reason the spotlight's on them, and I think they should be paid. They should at least have the opportunity to be paid for how much risk is really involved in that position.
Yeah, and especially like with how the game is being played now, you have people like Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes to where they have that kind of ability to just pass from start to finish. They don't really have to rely on their running backs to get the job done.
Well, and Josh Allen is a running back. Lamar Jackson is a running back. Justin Fields is a running back. Daniel Jones is a running back. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got these quarterbacks that are like redefining the position too, and that's also not helping the conversation, right? Like, as far as like from the running back's perspective, right? Because now they have these quarterbacks that are redefining how the quarterback's being played, where they can like you can't just like sit back and like just guard all the receivers because he'll just take off and run on you, or there's designed runs for him. Like Josh Allen's a dog, dude. He runs over linebackers.
Yep, absolutely. So yeah, I do not want to be one of the top 5 picks in any fantasy football draft this year because I want to go with running back, but the only person I could really trust is McCaffrey.
There's like
And
3.
dude is injury prone.
I think there's 3 to 4 running backs that like deserve first round. Now, like if you're talking top 5, I think there's
Eckler.
maybe 2, maybe the squeak in there. But you're talking first round in a 10-person league. I think there's probably like 4 to 5 running backs that you'll see come off the board.
But
But I would agree with you that it's changed.
Bijan,
Bijan,
Eckler,
Saquon,
McCaffrey,
CMC. You like
Derrick
see like
Henry.
probably still see Jonathan Taylor go into the first in a lot of drafts. Although he did in the one we just did, but like I think you'll still see him go. Like he's just if that dude hits, like he's gonna hit hard.
Yep. All right. Next topic. The one I want to get down to, seeing how my
Yeah, it's an
Steelers
exciting year for you, huh?
last year.
You're back in the conversation.
But yes, we are in the freaking conversation, so that's why I want to bring it up.
You just happen to be in the toughest division of football.
The teams that did not make the playoffs that will absolutely 100% make the playoffs this upcoming season. Who is your pick?
Lions. Detroit Lions.
Troy Lions with the 9-8 record last season, if I remember.
Yeah. No, I think they're a 10-win team. If Jared Goff can at least replicate what he did last year or like be close to that, because like, that was almost a career year for him. So like I that's definitely my pick though. They just got some dogs. I know the receiver Williams, has a couple of game suspension for the betting thing or whatever. They had one of the most electric offenses in all of football last year throughout the whole season. And I think they're gonna do that again. They didn't lose a whole lot. So and they picked up Jahmyr Gibbs. So I think they're gonna be some dogs this year. That is definitely my top pick.
Who's your pick in the AFC?
Oh, that's tough, dude. That's really tough. Right?
Mhm.
Like the Dolphins.
Okay.
Were they there last year? Yeah, they were. They got smacked by the Bills.
Yeah. They
Right.
they screwed the freaking Steelers.
Yeah. I mean, the Steelers are on there. You got like yeah, I'd probably have to go Steelers on it. Steelers or Browns. I'm like whoever. If Deshaun Watson shows up, I'm going Browns. Like I'll know by like week 3, right? Like so, if Deshaun Watson shows back up and he's at least 80 to 90% of what he was in Houston, I'm going Browns all day. Like he's that guy, and like he was arguably a top 3 to top 4 quarterback in 2021, right? Like I mean, like he was that guy. He led like not just led the league in yards and touchdowns and passer rating, all this other stuff. So like he was that guy. If he's 80 to 90% of that this year, and it's not like Aaron Rodgers where he's 40 years old, like he's like 28, he's Patrick Mahomes, same draft class. Like I think he's going to have a comeback season, and they have a loaded freaking roster, dude. Like they are loaded top to bottom. They have Amari Cooper and Elijah Moore at wide receiver. They have Nick Chubb in the backfield. They have one of the best offensive lines in all of football. They got Myles Garrett and some other like nasty defensive weapons they got from last year. Like that is a team no one's talking about. And I know you hate to like hear this whole thing right now, but like if he shows up, the Browns gonna be tough, dude. They worry me. But the Steelers are also in that conversation. I'm not going to put the Steelers like Steelers did nothing but improve. Like that was last year was like their valley. You know what I'm saying? Like it's only up now. Kenny Pickett did show up at the end of last season, so honestly, I think both of them will probably make the playoffs this year. It's going to be tough. AFC is going to be wild this year. It depends on Tua's health. There's a lot of variables that go into that.
So I don't want to be biased, but I got to go with my Steelers, mainly just because of what they did with the draft this past season. You trade up for a Broderick Jones, who represented the offensive line for Georgia to win the national championship. You got a dog in Darnell Washington, You put Darnell.
No, Darnell Washington is a dog.
You put Darnell and Broderick on the same side of the line, and you run it with Najee Harris. That's 12 yards every carry, in my personal opinion. But yeah,
You're not gonna talk about Joey Porter Jr., your boy?
no, I'm not going with him because my dad was there at training camp, and he said that he was getting blown out almost every single freaking snap. And I know.
Yeah, but
knew
y'all got
that
some
was a
dogs at wide
bad
receiver
pick.
too. Like your wide receiver core
knew-
is probably one of the most underrated wide receiver cores of football this year.
And what, Steelers?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah,
Between George Pickens and
Deontay Johnson.
yeah, thank you, Deontay Johnson.
Deontay Johnson.
Like that is if George Pickens takes that step forward, if Kenny Pickett takes that step forward, y'all will have one of the most and it depends how that restructured offensive line is going to look too.
Well, and let me tell you this:
out.
if you have time, go to YouTube and look up Hakeem Butler. This guy, I swear, he looks
He's
like
he's a practice room All-American.
Dude, he looks like a DK Metcalf. I'm telling you, he was
just because he looks the part doesn't mean he plays the part.
Bullying people, freaking starters, 1-on-1. I'm telling you, he will show up. He'll be a George Pickens in preseason. But that was my pick in AFC.
George Pickens might be my favorite Steeler.
Yeah. I love the Lions pick, but I want to go with somebody that nobody's been talking about, and that's Carolina Panthers.
Oh, yes.
They will make the playoffs.
We did both pick. So we for everybody out there, me and Cooley did do our what was this, like July?
What are you talking about?
June?
Oh, just our predictions.
Our predictions for the year.
Yeah.
So we went through the entire NFL schedule and made our predictions, and both of us did have Carolina win their division. So that's a low hanging fruit there. I missed that one.
You have Baker Mayfield represent Tampa.
Yeah, it's an easy division. I think the Saints are gonna be tough though. I don't think the Saints. That's not the Bucks I'm worried about. It's the Saints.
Saints will be the other competitor, but I just don't believe in Atlanta.
No, right, and Carolina has they have weapons, but they're aging weapons. There's not really. There's if they had the same weapons 5 years ago, it would be a different conversation.
I think Thielen is very underrated.
Yeah, but he's old. He's old. That's the problem. That's what I'm saying. If they have the same,
he still showed up for Minnesota.
Huh?
He did show up and help Minnesota.
No, yeah, Adam Thielen has done well for me in fantasy years ago. I think he's just past that point. I got him wrong. I think he's a dog. I think he's great. His story is great too. He came up. He's a Minnesota boy originally. And he went to a JUCO or a D3 school or something like that. Ended up walking on and making the Vikings. So his story is really great too. I just think he's a little past his prime.
Yeah, but hey, you also have.
And they got a rookie. They got a rookie there too that's supposed to take over too.
You talking about Young?
No, wide receiver.
Oh,
rookie wide receiver.
I can't think of wide receiver at this point, but I mean Miles Sanders being behind Young.
Jonathan Mingo.
Oh, Mingo. Yeah. Oh, Ole Miss boy. I think he'll represent. But yeah, I think Carolina will win it. If not, they will definitely make the wild card.
Saints gonna be tough, dude. Saints. You said you see who they're about to sign?
No.
Kareem Hunt.
He's going to Indianapolis.
No, So Indianapolis or New Orleans is supposed to sign Kareem Hunt. That was the official. As long as he passes physical, they're going to sign him. So now they have Jamal Williams, Alvin Kamara, and Kareem Hunt in the backfield.
Well, then they're gonna.
That's nasty.
Yeah,
and their defense is nothing to trifle with, dude. New Orleans Saints are one of the most underrated teams.
But
I think.
Have only one guy to get the ball, though. You're gonna have to share snaps, just like Pittsburgh. So I mean, who are you gonna trust more?
I don't know. The Saints are gonna be some dogs this year, bro.
I can understand.
I know I picked Carolina. I picked Carolina because probably a little biased because I'm a Chiefs fan and I just don't believe in Derek Carr, but he is a good quarterback.
I can just understand if it's a
He-
wide receiver core, but running back core like that. That's
That's
not gonna
nasty. That's
That's
nasty,
not
bro.
gonna mean anything.
That's
No.
nasty. They've all literally caught charges too. There's some dogs.
All right. Do you have a cap or no cap for me?
Yeah, I do. I've been saving this one all summer for you.
All summer for me. All right, lay it on me.
If Patrick Mahomes repeats this year, he passes Joe Montana.
Just Joe Montana. We're not talking about Tom Brady. Like
No, not Tom Brady. No, he's got to win. He's got to win 4 to pass Tom.
You other Chief fans are like, if he wins another one, then
You didn't answer
Tom Brady.
you didn't answer the question.
So
If he wins back to back, and that'll only be a seventh
back-to-back,
season,
he passes Joe Montana.
he passes Joe Montana and be number 2 overall. Because right now he's sitting at number 3. I think last year when he won his second one, he passed Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning's second ring, Peyton Manning was like a liability of that team. It was Von Miller and the defense really, like he just didn't mess it up.
Oh yeah, because Peyton Manning didn't do anything. He was that kid.
Now
that
the year
didn't
before,
do
yeah, the year
anything.
before, or 2 years before, or whatever. Like he was that guy, and he set all his records. But like when he won the Super Bowl, like man, I feel like Mahomes has passed Manning all time.
He was that kid in the group project for the senior
So
project.
is that cap or no cap?
I would go with, because of the community, the football community nowadays. I'll go with no cap, just because it's not number 1.
Yeah, I just wanted that on record.
Okay. Oh my God. On my show. Okay. But I'm not like, I respect his game.
He is on his own level.
I just don't like how people are making him out to be.
No, I would never like, and like I said, I'm not that guy. I still think Marino or not Marino. I still think Montana and Brady are both above him, and I think he's got a while to go before he passes Brady. Even if he gets a 4th ring, I think he still has to play. You know, we're talking like 15 years of like excellence, at least. You know, at least 12 years, maybe. You know, of like him just being that dude, and like have that conversation because he's already doing things that Brady has never done. It's just Brady was so freaking good at what he did, similar to like Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow was like, you know, like Peyton Manning or that Tom Brady 2.0, where he's like more just pure pocket passer. He can scramble a little bit. He's a little mobile. He can his pocket presence is good, but he's just not like the athletic, you know, but he's just really good at what he does. Whereas like most of the quarterbacks now that are really good have the mobile piece, have that run piece. And like Mahomes, I think, is the sneakiest at that. It's not the most obvious, like Jalen Hurts or, you know, Josh Allen. But no, yeah, I think he's doing things that nobody has seen consistently like that. He's definitely on his own tier. Like everybody I say that's like Mahomes, then there's a gap, and then there's like Joe Burrow, Josh Allen conversation, and then you get into like 3 through 6, depends on who you're talking to and what time of the year it is.
Yeah. Mahomes definitely
4
needs
through
to
6.
show up. I think if he makes it pretty far this year with the weapons that he has now, you still got Kelsey, but you got the mediocre wide receivers, Tony, MVS, Sky Moore. I mean, if you can represent the AFC and make it to the Super Bowl with that kind of wide receiver core, then you will earn my full respect.
Yeah, so this will be his 6th year starting. So it'll be 7th year in the league, 6 years starting. In the 5 years that he started, the shortest amount of time he's ever made it was overtime of the AFC Championship.
Yeah.
So it's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's a good time to be a Chiefs fan. Hey, y'all on the come up over there though. Y'all had your spotlight for a long time. It's been rough for us.
We did. Yeah.
It's been a rough go for a long time.
I will still bring it up that we are tied for most Super Bowl wins.
Yeah.
Because I mean, hey,
I don't think the Patriots are winning one anytime soon.
Kansas City was there, I think the same time as we were, and guess what? We still got more Super Bowl wins.
Well, hey, hopefully we're doing the show in 5 years, and it's a different conversation.
In fact, well, then we'll be talking about how many Hall of Famers are there.
You got to, because you know who actually has the most Hall of Famers all time, right?
Yeah, the Bears.
Yeah, the Bears.
Yeah, and they're gonna go down nice.
Hey, and actually, so I almost said this too. I was very close when it came to NFC. So if I wasn't going to say Detroit, my second team was going to be Chicago.
Yeah, I would have believed that.
They're
But
going to be close. They're going to be right there. I think they're going to be about where the Steelers were at last year, like right on the cusp of the playoffs.
Rapid fire. I want 2 matchups. Give me your Super Bowl matchup predictions.
The easy one's the Chiefs versus Eagles, right? Like just a repeat. And I'm not betting it. So like previously when we've done our rankings and stuff like that, the past 2 years I've had the Chiefs at like 12-4, and then or 12-5, and then like 13-4. I'm done, bro, because they have like proved me wrong the past couple years. So like from the AFC, it's only going to be the Chiefs, I think, right now. So I go Chiefs Eagles, or I'd go Chiefs Lions.
I like Chiefs and Eagles. I gotta go with but the Bills just know how to struggle and choke on those big games. I'll go with
Yeah, all they need is 13 seconds.
then I'm gonna go with the 49ers, and I'm going with the Jets. I'm on that AA Ron
You
train.
betting big on AA Ron, the one
I'm
and 4 in the
betting big on
NFC championships.
Hey, that what was it? Boom, boom.
Put
And then put that bud on
Hey,
one of your
I'm not
players,
like
dude. That
they
was the
they have
coldest
the
handshake.
potential.
That was
They're,
the coldest handshake you could ever
yeah,
think of.
it was pretty good. I think that
Yeah,
was a Garrett Wilson. I think that one was a Garrett Wilson one.
it was Garrett.
I don't think
Okay,
that was a sauce one.
yeah, with that kind of chemistry, I thought it was Garrett Wilson, but
Yeah, no,
yeah,
I think that was Garrett
I'm on
Wilson.
that train because I want to see somebody else there. I'm tired of seeing Buffalo, and New England is slowly dying down, and Miami's they're always in the middle. So New York for me, even though I
Hey,
don't want
Tua stays healthy.
no, I don't want Ryan Whittle on this show if they make
Hey,
it.
we gotta get Whittle on. We gotta get Whittle on. Jets. Jets. That was for
Whittle,
you.
that's your invite. That's your invite. We need Whittle. We need
Yeah,
Jay.
you gotta come on now, bro.
We all got to be on here, but but
I
all
want
right.
to see Atlas.
All right. That's a good way to end it. But we're gonna make sure we're gonna get another episode in before the season starts because we got the Kansas City Chiefs and the Detroit Lions to kick off the regular season. So I want Grigsby on, and I want our boy Austin Gonzalez on.
You hear
I want
that?
to.
You hear that, Austin? You've been called
Yep.
out.
Yep, you have been called out. So until then, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe on YouTube and Spotify.
Hey, it's gonna be a good season. Please like, follow, and subscribe.
Yes, and make sure you guys buy the jersey.
Hey, we
Get
got
that jersey,
jerseys,
boy.
we got flags. Hit
We
us
got
up.
everything. But all right, thank you, Grigsby, and we'll see y'all next time.